Hold on, y'all. Ooh, Lord. Hold on. Tell me why you see you smile again. 'Cause I wanna kiss you, baby. Hey, everybody. Lord have mercy. Whew. I just came on here all unprepared. But we here. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. Whew. I was getting everything set up. Oh, Lord. Let me put that over there. All right. Woo. All right, y'all. Happy Sunday, everybody. Woo. I had to make sure I was eating the girls up. I had to come on here eating the girls up, honey. Hey, everyone. Woo. Baby, it is hot. I said I didn't know what I wanted to put on. But we got the fit. We got the fit. You already know we coming with the looks, honey. Everybody come on in the live. Everybody come on in the live, honey. We set. I might have to turn on the air, honey, because it's hot, honey. It's hot. Hold up. Thank you. Y'all is silly. Hey, girl, loving the red lip. Thank you. Hey, everyone. This is LaurenMaddoxSeries, honey. We coming with the looks, honey. You already know what to do, honey. And before we even get ready with the live, get started with the live, make sure everybody come in, like the live. Make sure that you subscribe. You can come in here and comment, honey, but keep it cute, honey. Or you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to block you, honey. But, all the false rumors and stuff like that, if you're just trying to come in here, you got paid, honey, to say whatever you got to say. Say it, baby. Because your karma coming. Just let you know. I'm just letting you know. You can say what you want to say. But just know, God don't play about me. All right, you guys. I'm going to show my outfit in a minute. Should I turn on the light? I think I should. I don't know. It's daylight, you guys. I don't know if I want to be over there. Hold on, y'all. Let me. I gotta turn on the air. Hold on, y'all. Y'all look at my new profile picture. This is my new profile picture, y'all. Yes, I'm eating them. Woo. Oh. All right. Woo. Ciao. Yes, honey. I'm eating the girls up, honey. We ain't went nowhere, honey. Thank you. Auntie, you fine as heck. You said keep it cute or else the boo. Exactly, honey. Keep it cute in the comments now. Don't be coming here making it seem like it's OnlyFans, honey. It's plenty of girls out there. They out there now. Don't let me get all the money. You better go over there with them, honey, and ask them that, honey. They got a fee over there though. They got a fee. But anyway, you guys, I just came on here to talk to y'all. Have y'all been exercising? Have y'all been keeping that body right? Honey, I know I have, honey. Look, this is the same outfit. Look, I just posted a video. I think it was this color. Or was it pink? I don't know. I just posted a video and I was bigger on there. I don't know. I might need to cut on the light. Okay, there we go. I might need to go back here. This is where the air at. Shoot. It is hot over there. Yes, honey. Yes. Classy with a little sassy. Yes. Y'all make sure y'all come on in here. Happy Sunday. What y'all doing on this Sunday, honey? I think it says somewhere about it's saying it's the some eclipse supposed to be happening today. I don't know. I said not an eclipse. Okay. But yes, you guys, I just got my nails done yesterday. I did my nails. I do everything by myself, honey, because I don't know. And then it's not really nobody in this city like that can do really good that I've seen, so I don't know. But I just like doing things by myself anyway. Child, I got my little glass on the floor, Lord. You said about to open my patio blinds and drink my little coffee before I head out to get my hair products to do a wash and go. I know that's right, honey. I'm just chilling right now, y'all. You said, what about my feet? Oh, I did my feet too. I did my toes too now. You can't forget about the feet. I do my toes. Yes, honey. Make sure y'all do the maintenance, honey. Make sure y'all keep it cute, honey. Y'all gotta keep it cute. Y'all can't be out there looking a hot mess, honey. I know the sun's still out now. So still make sure them dogs is good too. Okay. 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 I know that's right, y'all. But yes, honey. I've been looking at the Breakfast Club with what's his name? What is that man name? Dame Dash. Yeah, Dame Dash. There we go. I was looking at him. Talk about a kiki. Talk about a hee. Honey, I can't believe Dame Dash had Charlamagne get him out of character that bad, honey. He just kept on talking about some, you're triggering me, you triggering me. One thing we're not going to do is let anybody think that they're triggering us. Especially he was saying he was a boss and that's all this. My thing is, bosses should know, emotional intelligence. I feel like if you're gonna be a boss, if you're gonna have all this money, I just listen to people talk, you know what I'm saying? And I usually just let people talk. And you let people talk, you can kind of see what's going on. And then I think the interview was like an hour or something like that, or maybe it was more than that, I don't know. But they had me laughing. I'm talking about Charlamagne was eating it up. And that really reminded me of a situation like when I was younger. I know my parents and stuff like that, they would, say certain things. And, at the time, I didn't have emotional intelligence. And I'm still working on it. But the level that I am now is definitely better than then. But people will say things. I noticed they would say things like certain things to get me, yelling at them or yelling or, just saying stuff, just saying stuff out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be feeding on that. See, people will feed on that. See, it was funny. It was funny. But my thing is, people will feed on your reactions and stuff like that. Like, people don't want you to know that they're triggering you will make them in some way benefit. It's kind of hard to explain, but you have to be in that situation to get it. Like, say you just chilling, huh? You trying to be cute, you trying to be classy, and people know probably that, oh, you used to be a firecracker back in the day. So you being this calm person, people can't really just be comfortable with that. People want to see, oh, I want to see how rowdy she used to get. You know what I'm saying? They want to see. They want to actually see. And me knowing that, and I know that people can feed off that, I kind of be real cautious on how I react. Now, it just depends, because sometimes you can't let everybody just play with you. We ain't saying let you be no doormat or nothing. We're not saying that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about knowing when and when to not react. That's what we're going to do. And when I noticed that, I said, he was just saying he a boss and, he had all this money and stuff like that. And he might be right. He might not be right. But I just was looking at his emotional intelligence, like how he was getting. I don't know if he was trying to be funny. I don't know if this was like a funny moment for him, because I noticed in a interview he was talking, he was saying like he'll do something like his teeth falling out, like he did it on purpose, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, he could have been playing, or he couldn't have not. I don't know. But some people are alchemists. Like me, I'm an alchemist. Like, say one, like the other day when I was on live, someone was in the comments talking about some Temu Beyonce. That right there is supposed to be like a shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's supposed to be taken in a shady way. You know what I'm saying? But me being an alchemist, I can be like, well, shoot, Temu Beyonce, boom. I could be something else. I can turn that Temu Beyonce and it can be something to a positive. I can change it to a positive. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know how to do that. And then you see some people, that's why a lot of people, when they do this social media stuff, you'll see some people fall off because people be in the comments. Like the other day too, they was in there talking about some schizophrenic and just was saying all type of stuff. And I'm pretty sure these people was paid. So I'm not worried about that. But these people will try to discredit what you say to get a reaction out of you. They'll get a reaction out of you, and that's supposed to feed them in some way. Now, we may not see it. You might not see it on the comments, but in that moment, these people will come on your stuff and they'll say some stuff to throw you off. You know what I'm saying? To make it look like whatever you're saying is fraudulent, or you just talking out your ass. You're really just talking out your ass for real. So like say someone say, oh, I just lost weight. I lost weight, this and that. I just did walking. All I did was diet. Someone in the comments will probably be like, oh no, she probably had weight loss surgery. And it's a opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's probably like a, little statement that they had, but it still doesn't change the fact that these are people that we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? These are people we don't even know. And so I had to think about it in my mind, like, okay, now these people could be people I know. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know when somebody in a fake profile. You don't know that. So they'll say little stuff, and then for the hopes of you arguing back. Like me, this is social media to me, okay? What do I look like arguing with a profile that don't even have a profile picture? One, some of them don't even have profile pictures. So now I'm just yelling, having a good time. And these people are feeding, it's energy. Everything is energy. I want everybody to know everything is energy. This right here is energy. This wig I got on is energy. Everything we got, money is energy. What you do with that energy is what's going to manifest, in some type of way, your reality. So if I sit here and be like, oh, and try to prove my point that I'm not schizophrenic, because be for real, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where's the medical? If anyone can bring up some medical records of me being that way, then I can just accept it. Because what's wrong with being schizophrenic? Unless you ain't hurt nobody. If you ain't hurt nobody, then what does that have to do with anybody else? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really that's why I know this was really made for me, because I might joke. Now, I'll see something that I will joke. That's me. But at the end of the day, that's not going to make me, oh, these people call me schizophrenic and they saying I pop pills. I might as well pop pills, and I might as well just self-diagnose myself and be schizophrenic, or any other diagnosis they try to say. You know what I'm saying? But they say that about everybody. Just look at the comments with everybody else. They say that with everybody. They say they on drugs. They say it's probably weight loss surgery. They say it's a BBL. It's just, these are comments. They're comments. It's meant for people to engage. It's an engagement. That's why I don't really care, and that's why I continue to show up. You have to continue to show up when this is something that's for you. If this is something that you like, if this is something that you said, this is what I want to do, people are going to talk regardless. You think these people talking, you think the people talking in the comments, people out here are going to talk too. But these people aren't going to say nothing to your face. It depends on who you are. It depends on the person that you are, though. Y'all make sure y'all come in the live. We're talking some real stuff. You said Dame is such a clown. He loves to aggravate people. Yeah, I've noticed that. And I really don't, Dame Dash, I really, that's really the only interview I really see him like talk as much, because I don't really pay attention to like Dame Dash and stuff like that. So like, I think he was like back in the day, like 90s and stuff like that. Wasn't he like, what, 90s, what, 80s? Was he around it? Was he a rapper? Like, I don't even know. I just was laughing because I keep seeing clips like him. They was like him and Charlemagne was going at it, and it was just so funny. And I seen a clip. I was already laughing. So I wanted to see how long was this going. Baby, it was funny. Y'all got to go watch it. Hey, you guys. Hey, people coming in. Blessings and God's grace be upon you, Sister Lauren. Thank you. Clap. Thank you. Y'all, I have to show y'all my outfit. I didn't show y'all my outfit. Hold on. This is my outfit, you guys. Oh. fit, honey. I'm killing you hoes, honey. On a Sunday. On a Sunday. Just something cute, honey. Just something classy. Just something, you know, just to throw on, honey. Yes, honey, I threw this on. This is like a double, I guess it's like a double-breasted, like with the buttons. This is a dress, honey. I finally could fit it as a dress, honey. I had to put on a skirt when I was bigger. But it's finally, you know, doing what it's got to do. Doing what it's got to do. It's red. This is definitely one of my colors, honey. Definitely. Can you tell it's one of my colors? You definitely can tell it's my color. Then I got the bob, honey. It's a honey blonde and black blonde bob. Yes, honey. Yes. You say that thing thangin'. Nice. Thank you. You said the 304s are in the church now. You right about that, honey. It's plenty of 304s in the church. You is right about that. Twerking, baby. Definitely. It makes you really annoying. Looks nice. You are not slim. Sorry. But anyway, y'all, make sure y'all having a good Sunday, honey. Don't let nobody sit up there and tell you no false facts, honey, and let it ruin your day. It's definitely not gonna ruin mine. It's definitely not gonna ruin mine, honey. It's just bringing engagement, honey, and free publicity. We already know, honey. Alchemize. You say that red though in that back. Sheesh. I'm definitely dig that outfit on you, Miss Lady. Thank you. I ain't take any pictures today because I got so much. I have so many videos and stuff like that on my phone already, honey, and I gotta get rid of this storage, honey. You said, girl, who is doing your hair? Me, honey. I be doing my hair, honey. I just slap on a wig, honey. I be eating the girls up. You're so beautiful. Thank you. You said this is why I only date snow bunnies. I know that's right, honey, because you couldn't handle me, honey. You definitely couldn't handle me, honey. Just go get you some snow bunnies, honey. I know that's right. Couldn't afford it. I know. You can't afford it. I know. They telling themselves, don't they? They be telling on themselves. Too cute. Red is your color. Thank you, honey. I definitely, look, my color used to be green. Like, they used to be my favorite color when I was little. But, I mean, it's still one of my favorite colors. But I like the other, like olive and, like, lime green. But I still like green. But red definitely suits me. Okay. But yes, y'all, just make sure that y'all keep y'all bodies together too, because woo, y'all, do y'all know it took me a good minute. It took me a good 3 months, but I just been walking and walking and walking, honey. That walking, y'all can't sleep on that walking, because at first I was like, this walking ain't helping me, but you can't really rush weight loss. I feel like you can't really rush weight loss. I mean, unless you do, you know, the surgery and stuff like that. We ain't knock you now. We just want you to get it off. That's it. I don't care what you do. One thing about, disclaimer, one thing about me, I don't really care what you do. If you do weight loss, if you do the Ozempic, just make sure that you see a doctor. Make sure you, you know, ask them what's good for your body. But me, if you're going to do it the natural way, baby, it's a lot, okay? And it's going to take a little longer, but I just feel like the journey is even better, though. The journey is even better. And you'll feel a lot better, too. Like, when you get out of bed, you're going to want to feel like doing stuff. You're going to want to feel like dressing up. Because I feel like, I mean, even when I was bigger, I mean, I still was dressing up, honey. Y'all seen me, honey. Y'all, the people that know, they know, honey. I still was dressing up. Honey, yeah, you still gonna get the look. You still gonna get, you know, you probably gonna still get the guys, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But it's a health thing. It's a health thing. Like, when you wake up and then you got all these pounds on you and stuff like that, it makes you feel like you can't really do that much. I mean, you can probably do it when you finally get out the bed, but when is that though? It takes a good minute. And then the stuff that you eat, like the chips and the donuts, and you just eating all this food, just eating everything you see, and it's just like, how did that make you feel? The stomach aches. Like, that's what I didn't like. I mean, I like food better than the next person, okay? And more than the next person do. But my thing is that's gonna make me get to what I want to do? Is that gonna help me do what I want to do? Like, feel better? It's gonna make me feel better? Like, it's not. It doesn't. Like, no matter how much we lie to everybody and say body positivity this, is it really positive if you can't really get out the bed like that? If you don't even feel like dressing up, you gotta pick 4 and 5 different outfits, and you over here saying, "Ugh, it's ugly. This is ugly. This is ugly." You gotta keep changing out the outfits, and you don't want to go nowhere. Now you mad at everybody. You walking around mad at the skinny girls. Why is that? Why is that? Because you feel like you can't do it, but it's some type of motivation you gotta have. See, my motivation, I don't really think it was a motivation. It was just like a breaking point for me. It was like, man, I'm sweating in my clothes. I'm sweating in my clothes. I'm eating the girls up, but my outfit, I gotta keep changing out of outfits because we big. we big. Be for real. We're big. We're big. And then sometimes I would get to the point where I ain't want to do my nails. Wait a minute. I ain't want to do my nails. I ain't feel like doing the stuff. I ain't even feel like doing it. I was just like, well, shoot, forget this. And then sometimes you'll procrastinate on stuff that you want to do. Like, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Honey, I never did it tomorrow. I'm going to be real with you. I ain't never did it tomorrow. I ain't did it tomorrow. Okay? So, you said who I'm calling big? Me, honey, I was big. I definitely was big. I still got some work to go, though. I ain't saying I'm slim, though. I ain't saying I was slim cheeks. Now, I'm a good 30, probably 20, 30 away from what I was probably a couple months ago. You said, are you Somalian? I give Somalian? Hey, I don't know, honey. You said you used to be big. You said today is your birthday. Happy birthday to everyone that has a birthday today, honey. I'm just going to say to everybody, a collective. Because I know it's a lot of people that birthdays be, let me see, on the 21st, honey. Did I miss any comments? Lauren, we need to see your natural hair. If you just need to see my natural hair, I have all my videos on my shorts, honey. I don't know why y'all don't be watching my shorts or y'all be commenting on my shorts, because I'm pretty sure I don't think I remember seeing your name on there unless this is your 14th, 15th troll page. But it's on my page, honey, and I'm eating the girls left to right, okay? So if you just need to, you put it in all caps, so you just need to see it. You might not even make it tomorrow if you don't see it. So if you want to see it, it's on my shorts, honey. I have it on my Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and on my description page, on my description links. All my social media's on there, honey, and I'm eating the girls left to right. I just prefer wigs, okay? I prefer wigs. That's why, okay? Now, my thing is, I feel like hair, let's go on another situation. Let's go on another subject. I feel like hair, since we on it, I feel like hair represents you in a different way. Like, some people might want braids. Some people might like braids. Some people might like the Party City wigs. I guess this would be considered a Party City wig. I don't know, because it don't got no part. Well, it kind of do, but it's not, you know. But some people like the edges. Some people like edges. You know what I'm saying? It's a different look that people want to go with. Everybody don't want to look the same. I know everybody wants people that they look at to be the same, but everybody's not going to be the same. Everybody doesn't want the same thing. Like you might like paying for dues. You see what I'm saying? You might love paying for dues. Like I won't be controlling my man finances. He ain't gotta work for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You might like that. But a woman like me, that's not flying. You see what I'm saying? We like our man to protect. We like to provide. We don't want our man talking about some, oh, you trying to prostitute. We don't want to hear that. We're not that type. This is not what's going on over here. You see what I'm saying? And so you might look at me and be like, oh, well, she needs to show her natural hair. Me, I can show my natural hair if I want to. Okay? But that's not the look that I'm going for. I'm not going for, and no shade, I'm not going for this girl likes girls and she dates girls. And I feel like bald head, I feel like when I did have my bald head, the only people that approached me, see, it's all about attraction. It's all about approach. The people that were attracted to me were men that wanted me to pay. Yeah. Probably older men that were probably married, and women. I had a lot of women. Now, I'm not saying back in my day, honey, we didn't dibble and dabble with the women. We ain't gonna say that, because that would be a lie. But now, I want a man. Okay? A man that's gonna protect and provide. Hairstyles and how you present yourself is, besides personality, you can have your own personality. I'm not saying, oh, you just need to be one thing. But my personality, I can be goofy and still attract a millionaire. You see what I'm saying? They like it. I don't know about y'all. I don't care. I don't really care. But how I'm looking is a representation of me, and how I go out, I'm going to always represent. Just like when you see a woman with a bonnet on, are you going to see this woman and be like, oh, she got money? Now, she probably got more money than all of us, right? Bonnet on. She look a mess. Her clothes is a mess. She got stains on there. She in there cussing the cashier out. She cussing everybody out that she see. Mean mug. She nasty. Bad breath. But she probably got racks on top of racks, okay? Racks on top of racks. She probably got a man longer than my roster. You see what I'm saying? But when you see this woman, you're not going to say, oh, this woman right here, she looks better than Beyonce. She looks, shoot, her and Sierra can go neck to neck. And that would be a lie. Okay? That would be a lie. Let's get some people out of here. Hold on. Because we see people are not ready. When you're not ready, you say outrageous stuff. Because your mom never taught you and your dad definitely wasn't there. Okay? But it's okay. It's okay. Because when you're a grown up, you get to make your own rules. You get to make your own program. See, me, I didn't have nobody telling me no stuff like this. Now, my stepmom used to tell me stuff like this, like get dressed up. See, me, then my mom didn't even tell me. My real mom didn't even tell me get dressed up and stuff like that. Now, she would eat clean and stuff like that. She didn't really know how to cook like that. So it's things that we learned from our parents and the people that we've been around might shape how we are. And some people don't grow out of that. Some people don't grow up and be like, well, I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. You see what I'm saying? People are saying, I'm grown, but let me do what my grandma and them did. You see what I'm saying? But this is not that type of channel. I'm not going to tell you, oh, my mom and them told me to eat 3 times a day, so I'm finna tell y'all that. That's not going to work for us. Now, if you want to listen to that, there's plenty of channels. It's thousands of channels. It's AI people even doing it. AI even telling you to do it. Go over there, or your comment won't be seen, okay? And if I like it enough, I might just keep it, okay? I might just keep it. But that's not what we're pushing on here, okay? A lot of y'all come on here and y'all wish that y'all had a mom like me. And so it triggers y'all a little bit So it's like, dang, I didn't get that knowledge when I was younger. And it's okay. You don't have to be triggered. You just have to take it in, alchemize it. How about you alchemize and be like, well, let me take what this lady say and let me put a test. I'm not saying say everything and do everything that I do. Have discernment. Make sure you have discernment with everything that I tell you. Everything that I tell you, make sure that you have discernment. Don't sit up there and be like, oh, she a lie. She lying and this and that. And if you listen to people in the comments, we already know what type of person you is. And that's how I'm going to take it. I'm be like, well, they are followers, so they don't got no mindset of their own. Me, I got my own mindset. Someone could come in here today and be like, you look better bald head, and yeah, we like you when you wasn't dressed up. That's just your opinion. But that don't mean I need to be like, well, you know what? I just need to go throw out all my wigs and throw out all my nice dresses and cute stuff and get all the holy moly and everything I wanted, everything holy moly from Piggly Wiggly. I'm gonna just go shop in Piggly Wiggly. I'm just gonna shop in Piggly Wiggly for my clothes. And I'm gonna cut every hole in it. I'm just gonna walk around because I love myself. I love myself. No, it's not gonna happen. Just go away, okay? Everything is wrong with a bald head. Try to guess. We're not guessing, sorry. We're not guessing, sorry. You're a very attractive young lady. Thank you. I can remember my grandfather saying my mom and I couldn't go out certain ways due to my dad having a high position in the company in our town. Mind you, we weren't looking like booger bears though. I hope folks are listening because Lauren is speaking fast. I really hope they listening too. But you know what? What I come to find out and what I realize is people will come in the live stream and they'll be saying all this stuff, but then they'll go behind the scenes and they'll actually do it. So I know that I'm making some type of noise. I know I'm making some type of thing because one, they mess with my numbers. Then I have people stalking me. Then what I know is people will move around you and stuff like that, and they'll even do it too. So I know that I'm in some type of influential type of position. So I say things and I might be funny. I might be laughing. Because it's a joking thing with me. One thing about me, I still joke. And I still have this childlike thing with me because growing up, I couldn't really have my child come out as much. So as a grown up, I feel like your child should never go away. I don't think you should always be serious, but you should know when to be serious and when you shouldn't. So that's what I'm learning. I'm 27. I'm not saying, oh my God, I lived all of the life. No, I've just had situations in my life that other people probably haven't went through and probably didn't even know that could even happen. Been with you since day one. Have me saying eating the girls up by myself. Yes, honey, eat the girls up, honey. I gotta eat the girls up. And daily too, not just a couple of days, daily. But it's okay. You can work it in there. But yes, you guys, I'm having such a good day. I just really I had to get some. Do I got my water over there? Oh, you know what? Ciao. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord. Okay, I brought my water. Hold on, y'all. get me, door. All right, y'all, I'm back. But yes, hold on, y'all. You said pull my hair up a little. Pull it up. I'm not finna do this. I'm not. Look. If you think I'm gonna be on here like this, you got another thing. Don't pull y'all hair up, okay? Show y'all forehead, okay? It's okay to show y'all forehead. Goodness, some of y'all forehead ain't even big. Y'all just be up there. Y'all just be giving it out. Look, y'all be looking a hot mess. It's okay. I'm gonna get y'all together. Exactly. You should know when to act accordingly. Also, you are a mature 27-year-old. I'm 33 myself. Yes, honey. Look, I'm the oldest actually, so I've always had to be put in the mature role, honey. You know how they back in the day, honey. I don't know if people still do it, but with the oldest child, they always, I guess you was like the third parent, but you just didn't have the kids. You know what I'm saying? You never really had no kid life. I don't know, but me, I didn't really have no kid life like that. So, but it's okay though. I'm definitely thankful for that though. I'm definitely thankful for that because a lot of kids then now I'm pretty sure they got like 7,000 kids, honey. And they probably ain't living their life or nothing like that, honey. And, out there probably was getting all type of stuff. Honey, I wait till I got grown, honey, to do what I want to do. Okay? I waited to get grown to do what I had to do. You said 67. Yes, I'm definitely 67 in spirit. You said, speaking of water, I got mine in the freezer, so when I get done with this coffee, it's water time. Yes, honey. Make sure y'all have some water, honey. I think this is like, I don't know, honey, what liter this, I don't know what this is, but make sure you get like some water. I know a lot of people don't recommend you get the screw top, which I want to get like the little Stanley Cup bottles and stuff like that, or something like it with a straw, because they say it's more easier for you to drink the water. But I don't know. I drink the water. I since I got it, I drink it. But make sure you fill these up and make sure that pee stay clear or something, honey, or light yellow. It can be light yellow, but not dark, honey. If yours is dark, honey, you in the comments talking about me, baby. You can't get me out my body. You can't get me out my body, baby. PB orange, honey, they be in there talking about something. You got schizophrenic. No, baby, you worried about the wrong thing, baby. You worried about the wrong thing. It's so sad, y'all. It's okay, honey. I'm just gonna let them get their coins. Especially the way this economy, honey. I don't blame nobody for being a gang star, honey. I just let them watch, honey. They be watching anyway, honey. You can't touch me, no way. You can't touch me, no way. Make sure y'all come in the live and like the live. You said, girl, I'm childless too and enjoying it. I'll have kids when I'm ready. Yeah, just have it when you're ready, honey. And even if you don't choose to, just live your life, honey. God ain't gonna punish you for it. Some of us need to be kids ourselves anyway, especially if you've grown up. Like I said, like growing up, you didn't have your child life and stuff like that. It's good to really just be a kid by yourself and just, continue to grow, because it's a lot of people having kids and, no shade and no, I ain't trying to trigger nobody, but a lot of people have had kids and they wasn't really ready to have no kids. They wasn't ready. Their mind wasn't ready. And that's why you see a lot of unalivings of kids, because a lot of them wasn't ready in their mind. Like their mental wasn't right. They probably had a lot of trauma. A lot of people don't really work on it, especially in the Black community. A lot of people ain't really going to no therapy unless you got money or something like that, or you can actually be ready for something, because some people can't really just talk about what they've been through, because it's a lot of crazy stuff. But I just thank God, because he really been working on me, and I'm not fully healed and stuff like that, but I'm still going through the process of healing. I feel like you just need to be in that space of, okay, yeah, my family fucked up, but you have to forgive them also, because you have to understand they were once kids too. They were kids too. And their parents, I hear the stories when I was younger. I would hear like my stepdad, and I forgive him, for setting me up, but his consequences and stuff like that will be on him. But I was hearing his stories. He would tell me how the teachers in the school back in the day, like, those was like the 60s and stuff, like 70s and stuff like that, when they were kids, the teachers would whoop them. And I don't know if older people on here would, vouch for that, that the teachers would whoop the kids too. They would whoop them. They'll whoop them, and then they'll come home and get disciplined. You know what I'm saying? If they done anything wrong in school. And just a lot of things, racism and stuff like that, probably been held back from certain things that they wanted to do, and they probably couldn't do it. And a lot of people had to go to certain places that they didn't want to go to, but they had to do it out of survival. So a lot of people don't really, that's how you see a lot of older people, they still got that same, they're mean-spirited, and they still ain't got, because they haven't forgave. Ain't no one taught them no childhood wounds. They don't even know what that, you ask someone that, they gonna be like, what is you talking about? They gonna think you crazy for real, and they gonna really think you schizophrenic. Because baby, what is you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, therapy? Baby, just go in there and go in there on the porch and go drink your little wine, honey, and I guess read the Bible or spend your time in the church. That's it. That's their therapy. But you have to understand, and you have to forgive them. It may still hurt that whatever you went through with your parents, especially if you have older parents and stuff like that. You have to understand they've been through a lot. They didn't have no technology like this. Like, they couldn't just go on Facebook and be like, yeah, my racism is hard. They couldn't do that. They did whatever they had to do. And they had to join, people was going to wars. They had to get drafted in wars and stuff like that. So it's a lot of PTSD and stuff like that. They just going through it. Okay? And no one's helping them out. Nobody's helping them out. So I really had to, when I grew up, I had a lot of hate. I ain't gonna even lie. I had a lot of hatred and sorrow and pain that I was going through when I was abused, when I was getting abused. And I'm thinking, like, why would she even do that? And she wouldn't do that to my other siblings and stuff like that. But I had to grow up and understand that I had a different path than them. You know what I'm saying? So they probably was going to be set. They was going to already be set. And she always would tell me, my mom would tell me, she'll be like, oh, well, they going to be straight. When they get older, they going to be straight. They got a daddy to pay them, and, they going to be straight. So I had to really, now that I know now, I had to learn how to be tough. I had to be tough. Because this world is tough. Look around you. What they do to women? Just come up to you and catcall you. They think they can just catcall you. They think they can lowball you. They think they don't got to pay. People talking about something, they don't want to pay for no dates. You know what I'm saying? So the world is tough. I had to learn how to be tough. I had to learn how to keep my mind on swivel. I had to make sure that I'm on guard for a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of friends with me because of the situations that I've been through. I'm not going to say, don't you have no friends? But make sure you have discernment when you do have people come in your life. See, a lot of people love the idea of me, and people like me. They love the idea, oh, she eating the girls up. She making people laugh. She know how to get a man. She know how to keep a man and stuff like that. She know how to do this, and oh, she just so authentic and this and that. And they want to, take, instant pieces off of my style and stuff like that, which I don't mind because I'm the baddest. So someone needs this inspiration anyway, but they don't really understand it's a lot that you had to go through. And, a lot of people don't want to go through. A lot of people love shortcuts. I like shortcuts too. So if anybody can see, what you've been through, and they can, kind of see, okay, this is what she's been through, so I won't have to go through it, which I'm glad I can be that for someone. Then I'm going to take that, which, go ahead. I'm glad you can, honey, because back in my day, I ain't really see nobody like really was doing too much. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really doing too much. Now, I will say I grew up in a like Jackie Anna. I used to watch her videos and stuff like that, but she was a darker skinned girl. And it was a lot of them back then. They was doing Vine. I grew up with the Vine and stuff like that. So I know all about Vine and all that and the little videos. So that's how I really know a lot about social media and stuff like that. And I think I even did some video. I don't know if they floating around somewhere. I'm probably on Facebook. I don't know. But hold on, y'all. I'm yapping. I know I'm yapping. You said if you can't get the Stanley, try to reduce brand. My water stays cold all day and night. I know I've been seeing some on Temu. I know they got some on Temu. You're boundlessly beautiful. May all the wishes blossom into reality. Be blessed and protected. May only good gifts be poured into your precious life. Thank you. I just know I'm selfish at the moment and I want to enjoy spending my money on myself. Yeah, enjoy it, girl. Enjoy it, honey. Life is to be lived. You don't even know if you're going to be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like just live your life, honey, and, work on yourself, so you can, when you do have kids and when you do want to actually make that choice to have kids, because it's at the end of the day, it is our choice. I don't want anyone to think that this is not your choice. God bless you if you already had the kids, honey. Make sure that you work on yourself more. Make sure that you get even more workings on yourself, honey, so you can be better for your kids, because these kids are going to be the new generation. We already in generation A. They calling it generation A. You know what I'm saying? And then next, I guess it's going to be Generation V or something like that. I think I had watched something like that, but I'm not sure if it's going to be true. But Generation A, these kids, you can see how they're more developed. Like they already holding up their neck at a newborn. They holding up their neck. They already ready. They already bop to walk probably at one. You know what I'm saying? So, times have changed a lot. And so me knowing that, your mind really has to be really developed, and you got to get that stuff checked out. You got to get that stuff, fixed, because you have little kids. Like I said, kids are sponges. Kids can see you cussing out a lady right now, honey, and they going to cuss out somebody in school just because they saw you do it. The kids don't have their mind not fully developed. Your mind is developed, like 25 for women, and I'm not sure for men, but women, grow up faster. And it's just a lot, honey. They minds aren't really equipped. Especially if they watching stuff on the phone, on their phones and stuff like that. The phone's always in their face. They just looking at what's in the phone and they saying whatever's in the phone. You know what I'm saying? The phone can be like, cuss your parents out right now, and they gonna cuss them out. But that's up to you to be like, okay, baby, you need to have some discernment and be like, you need to think about what you looking at. Think about what you look. Be calm what you looking at, honey, because baby, you come over here and yell at me, honey, talking about what they said. You have to go. You got to go, okay? But yeah. You said catcalling is a tough world. I guess it is, honey, if they broke. If they broke, it's a tough world. If they broke, it's a tough world. Someone over there, someone broke calling me, honey. I know it's tough out here. I know it's tough. Ooh, it's tough, baby. It's tough. You said, is that your real hair? No, this is a wig. You said, girl, these kids today, they something else. Times definitely have changed. I find myself looking out for the kids in my neighborhood because their parents, I don't know what they be doing. Exactly. Honey, they just do whatever it seems like they just do whatever they want to do. They just do whatever they want to do. They talking about, I just be hearing the conversation these little kids be saying when they be coming off the bus. They be talking about this and that, and you know what I'm saying? But you have to think about it. We was kids as well too. But now we see what our parents was talking about. See, they're going to have to understand. They're going to have to grow up one day and be like, oh, now I see. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to have their own experiences. They're going to have their own paths to go through. And they're going to be like, okay, well, because I know when I was little, I used to be like, dang, I'm always in the house. I don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I was 16, 14, 16. You in that age, you want to be by boys. You see a little boy, he cute and all the other stuff. And I don't know, honey, whatever you was looking at, girls or whatever you was looking at. You know what I'm saying? And you just think everything is just so everything. And then you just want to be in the in crowd. Like if they was going to a party that they was drinking and all that stuff, you want to go. But I'm looking like, well, dang, I can't go. I want to go. Ho! cussing them out in the room when they go. This bitch over there acting like she ain't there. She over there acting like she ain't never did nothing. Cussing them out, baby. Cussing them out. But you have to understand, like, it was all for a reason. It was really all for a reason. And now I'm definitely thankful. A lot of it wasn't right. But the stuff that was right and it shaped me the way that I am today, I'm definitely thankful for that. See, parents have to do what they can. You know what I'm saying? I had to understand that too. Parents had to do what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard my mom tell me that too. She was like, well, this is how her mom taught her. You know what I'm saying? She just beat the hell. She told me once, and she kept beating the hell out of me. But she was telling me like, okay, her mom, her auntie, her mom died. But I think she said when she was 2 or something like that. But she said she grew up with her auntie. Her auntie raised her and her uncle. And so, and then she had like a lot of siblings as well. But I think she was the baby. I think she said she was the baby or something like that. But she said her auntie and them would just beat them. Beat the hell out of them. Just beat the hell out. You look at them wrong, you getting beat the hell out. You know what I'm saying? So some people don't grow up in a home with gentle parenting. I don't think it was even a gentle parenting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they had to learn this throughout times and throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's just all about how you grew up and how you grew up and how you take it when you get an adult. See, she wasn't ready to have me. She wasn't really ready to have me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people having kids and they are not ready. And 9 times out of 10, they don't even want the kids. But, society and stuff like that and the people around them probably going to be like, oh, it's just a blessing. But a lot of people in their minds, they're not ready. And they're just looking at this kid like, well, shoot, these people ain't around. Let me do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's certain mindsets of people that haven't healed themselves. They're still thinking about how their mom tore them the floor up, baby. Tore them up, rolled from one road to the next road with switches and stitching cords. They wrapped the stitching cord together, baby. They just wrapping things out to beat your ass. They just doing everything, honey. It's funny now, but baby, put some water on you. Can't wait for you to get out that shower so they can beat your ass. Yeah, people grew up with that, and it's triggering. Yeah, no trigger. I don't mean to trigger nobody, but yeah, they had to go through that, and so they seeing that, and then here comes their time. This is their time to shine with someone else, honey. And these kids, you have to teach these kids, and their teachings, they're bringing in the teachings that they parents then taught them. They didn't say, oh, let me grow up and, get my mind together. No, a lot of parents didn't. And so that's why you see a lot of people, even now, I notice a shift. A lot of people are leaving their family, especially in my generation. I'm Gen Z. So a lot of people are leaving their parents. They're not, even the millennials are leaving their parents. They're saying, we're tired of this because it's so much dysfunction in the families. Like, the families will scapegoat one child, and then all the other siblings, because they can be controlled, they will allow them to do more stuff than this child that can't be controlled. See, me, I was a child that you couldn't control. You couldn't tell me, oh, the sky is red or the sky was purple. I'm going to look at the sky and be like, baby, I know you motherfucking lying. And I'll say it just like that. And I would get my ass tore up. And I probably couldn't do as much. I probably couldn't have as much or go certain places and stuff like that, which is cool now, but everybody has a different path. And me knowing that now, I'm so glad that that happened, because my siblings now, they got probation officers at 16. I never had that happen to me. Never. Never, no probation, none of that. They and they in these nice houses and stuff like that. They robbing, showing their body off, baby. I did all that when I was grown. You see what I'm saying? So I'm actually glad that that stuff happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't know, if I knew what I knew now, I probably would have been, okay with all the stuff. But going through that was horrible. It was just like, well, dang, you taking them to Chuck E. Cheese. I can't even go nowhere. I can't go nowhere because I said, no, I'm not doing this. Oh, well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But to anyone else, they probably would have, not to trigger anybody, but, off themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why a lot of people are mad at me, because I've been through situations where people probably would have been folded. They probably wouldn't even been here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like to really listen. I don't really care to listen when someone say I haven't been through nothing, or they try to discredit something I say. I don't care, because was you there in the hood with me? No, none of y'all was. This is just for me to, an outlet for me to say and, teach somebody, whether we have little kids on here or not, honey, because, YouTube, I'll be saying this is not for kids. Whole time it's full of kids. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like that's all divine timing as well too, because you never know who's going in a situation like me, and they can see, okay, well, this lady right here, she been through probably a similar situation that I'm going through right now, and she all right. She talking about just go with God, honey. Yeah, God really saved me through a lot. Okay, so I'm never gonna be like, oh, forget God, this and that, baby. I don't care what I look like. At the end of the day, no matter what I'm doing, God's going to protect me at all costs. At all costs. That's because I had to get a relationship with him. You have to get a relationship, and anybody can get a relationship with him. You're just going to have to repent. You're going to have to repent. You're going to have to, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Never perfect. Never was perfect. I got stories for days that I wasn't perfect. Okay? And that's for me to say. I can say that. No one's going to hold nothing over my head. And that's another thing a lot of people don't like about me. They can't hold nothing over my head. They can't say, oh, yeah, I'm finna blackmail you. I'm going to put this out. And if you put it out, I don't care. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of stuff that my parents probably got of me, and they going to put it out. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, because one thing about it, no one's going to hold nothing over my head. And at the end of the day, I'm not on here saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying eat the girls up. I'm just saying that we need to change a lot of these generational curses that we got, and people that have been putting on us, especially in the black community. We need to change it. Now, a lot of people are not going to go with that, and that's fine with me. But I'm willing to stand up for what I believe in. If you don't stand for nothing, you're going to fall for anything. Anything. And so that's not going to be me, and that's why a lot of people don't like me. But I don't care, and I really don't care to be liked. I'm not here to be liked. I can be gone tomorrow, but I'm going to know that I've definitely said what I needed to say, and I have more things to say. So, yeah. Did I miss anything, y'all? You said, I'm listening, Mom. You said, hi, good day. Hello. You said, dang, I'm so thankful for the parents I had. My dad passed last year, and I lost a part of me. Still, they raised me to respect, but they also respected me, taught me my worth. I know that's right, honey. So be thankful for your parents, honey, because a lot of people don't really have people. Well, people have a lot of good parents, but they treat them so bad. They treat them so bad. And that's why I tell my partners too, if they have their parents and stuff like that, I just tell them, maybe they haven't, maybe they didn't do something they didn't want them to do. Love your parents, because if you had the parents that I had and the people around me that raised me, you wouldn't talk to them either. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to listen to someone that, haven't been in my situation and be like, oh, you need to go forgive your parents. I forgive them. But that doesn't mean I need to be around them. If someone set you up, would you hang around with them? If someone abused you and still trying to control your life, even as an adult, would you want to be around them? I know a lot of people will say yes. But that's up to you, okay? But a lot of people aren't going to go for that. And I'm just one of those people. You're not going to keep telling me what to do. I'm 27 years old. You're not going to sit here and just because I say no to what you say, now I'm acceptable to attacks. Well, so be it. But you can't touch me. God controls everything, and that's what people keep forgetting. They keep saying, "Oh, this is gonna happen to you if you say this is gonna happen to you." Not if God don't let it happen. Now God let it happen, honey. I'm just gonna go caught up with the Lord, honey. I'm caught up with the Lord, baby. I ate enough funnel cakes already, baby. Okay, and I'm already eating the girls. I'm eating the girls now, and I be eating the girls in the grave, honey. So that doesn't scare me. See, a lot of people are scared of a lot of things, so that makes them do certain things that they don't want to do. Someone say, "Oh yeah, I'm finna put this out. You over here cheating on your woman. I'm finna put this out if you don't do this, or you don't suck my thing, or you don't give me no money." You gonna suck that person thing because you that scared of your woman finding out, but that was a situation on you. If you can't own up to what you do, then don't do it. That's my thing. If you can't own up to what you do, don't do it. Me, I can own up to anything, whatever it is. I was at the strip club. So what? Who wasn't at the strip club? I probably didn't get that much money, but I was out there. I was out there, honey. I was out there. I was. So if anybody can hold something over your head, that means they got you. And a lot of people got people by the balls. They ain't finna get me by my balls. Look, metaphorically speaking, balls. But yeah, don't even. No, you can't do that to me. I'm sorry. I don't care what you're doing. Let me see. You said she's very pretty. Thank you. Here we go again with the black community. Yes, honey, the black community, honey. Black community. Black. You said we Hispanics never complain like the blacks. I know that's right. I should have voted for him too. You said you should have voted for him too. Voted for who? Wes, you're literally complaining right now. I don't know, people. I just let people talk. They crazy. More engagement for me, though. We all bleed the same color for real. Yeah, you're right about that. But you got to get a collective to think about that, too. You got to get a collective to all think that, too. Because it's a lot of people still thinking it's something under their veins that they don't got. But it's okay. It's okay. Just don't hang around them. You ain't got to hang around them. You said, what's going on here? I'm just eating the girls up and yapping. Wow, beautiful. Thank you. You said $100. Is you gonna send $100? If you want to donate to this channel, my links are in my description box. And if you want to do like a super chat or something like that, super thanks, it's on the screen. So you don't have to, but if you gonna put the $100 on there, I know you got the money. Tell me some $100. You said you are too interesting. Thank you. What did it say? $10,000. You said, what's your topic? I'm really just talking random. Really just random. Whatever thing comes to my head. You said, don't let them get you by the balls. Honey, they ain't gonna get me by the balls. Not the ball. You is silly. Not the balls. But for real, don't let nobody have you. Don't let nobody get y'all by the balls, honey. If you that scared, honey, then don't do it no more, honey. Don't do it no more, because it's gonna get out anyway. He said, where you from? I'm from Georgia. But yes, you guys, make sure that y'all enjoy y'all day. You said, hello, beautiful, watching from Bama. You watching from Bama? I know that's right. You said you grown? Yes, honey, I'm grown. I'm 27, baby. I know I look young. You said we neighbors. I'm in Alabama. What? You gotta tighten that up there. Tighten what up there? Tighten what? You're beautiful. Thank you. Y'all, it is so freaking hot still, honey. I don't know. Is fall gonna ever come? You look like you're 18. Well, thank you, honey. Thank God, honey. I'm thank God for that. I thank God I look 18, honey. I hope I look 18 when I get 52. God's willing. What is that? There is not the this is not the United States anymore. If any of you that's here, if it's such a paradise, why the hell did y'all make that journey over here? What are you talking about? Hey, it's blessed to look young for real. Yes, it's definitely. Look, I've been looking at some of these older ladies and I be seeing like these older women and stuff like that, honey. They be eating the girls up. I be like, dang, I need to tighten up. That's what really helped. That's what really motivate. Well, one of the things that motivated me to lose weight was because I was looking at these women. And I'm like, when I go walking and stuff like that, these women be looking young. I'm thinking they around my age. I'm like, hey girl, I'm thinking, yeah, girl, whole time this girl, she walking up to this nice house, honey. She talking about something, this is her house and this stuff. I'm like, well, how old is you? She talking about some, she 40 this and 40. 40, like 40 ain't old, but girl, the way you look, baby, you look like you a good 20, you a good 21, a good 21, baby. Baby, take care of yourselves, honey. Don't be eating all these big back snacks. Black, oh yeah, black don't crack, honey, but black don't crack anyway unless you on crack. And if you're not taking care of yourself, honey, because that weight, one thing about that weight, which I didn't even pay attention to because no one really taught me that, but I ain't really look at that. But now that I've lost a little bit of weight, I can see, like, you know, bigger women, they actually look older. And then some of them be little kids, like the little kids, you know, I don't want to talk about nobody little kids or nothing, but the little kids, they be huge and they be looking like grown women. I would think they would be a grown woman if I didn't know, you know, this, they said mom or anything, honey. And then it's this family I had to block too. I had to block their family because I just couldn't stand to look at that little girl. She the family, I don't know if y'all seen them or not, but it's a black family, excuse me. And I think it's like 4 or 5 of them kids, they're black kids, and then it's the mom and dad and stuff like that. And now, mind you, all the little kids are looking like, you know, they, you know, like they're skinny, you know, I'm not sure about fit or anything, I don't know, but because they eat the foods that I've been seeing them eat. And then I would see this one little girl, and at first, when I first seen her, I thought this was a grown woman, but I had to kept looking at videos. And this is a little kid. This is actually a little kid. She still looked like a little kid, you know, she still looked young, but she looked older. She looked like she had to been like, I don't know. She could have been passed off at 17, for real. She looked older. That weight, believe it or not, makes you look older. And then when I, you know, be around certain people and then how I talk already, I looked like I was about 50, 40, you know, 50, probably 60. You know what I'm saying? So I know how the weight can make you look older than you actually are. So that's why I said, you know what? I need to get my life together. This is not no good look. This is not the look that I was going for. I want my mind to be, you know, older and, you know, wisdom and stuff like that. I didn't say I want to look old and stuff like that. I'm not trying to look old, but mature. I do have a mature look, but I'm not trying to give that, oh, she didn't live all her life. I didn't live all my, wait a minute, I didn't live all my life. Hold on, y'all, I'm missing the comments. Hold on. Miami 305, raining here. It is. You straight, but where your baby hairs at though? No, baby, I don't do baby hairs. I'm sorry, this is the wrong channel for that. I don't do baby hairs, sorry. Good black don't crack. The dry up prunes. These older mature women got it going on. They do. They definitely do. You right about that. They taking care of their bodies, honey. I've been seeing other older black women, they've been getting their bodies together too, especially the more of the, you know, heavy set ones. You see King Von Mama? Yes, King Von Mama even look good, baby. Hey, King Von Mama look like she eat girls up. She look like she was in this generation. Sheesh, you said, yes, honey. Black women always look good. Yes, honey. They take care of themselves, honey. We can all look good as a collective. Look young, sure, but men age better, bro. Yes, I've noticed that because, you know, the black men, they, you know, they work out more. You know, they get out more and they do more activities. You know, they lawn more and they go out there work and, you know, they're out there. That's they thing that they're supposed to do. You know, the good men. And, you know, probably not so good men also too. But, you know, they out there taking care of their bodies in some type of way. They're doing more exercises than a woman would. Your skin glowing. Thank you. That's my motto. Black don't crack unless you smoke a crack. Yes, honey. Unless you smoking crack, honey. That's the only way it's going to crack. Black women need to stop wearing all that makeup. It looks a mess, honey. It depends. You know, I don't mind makeup and cakes of makeup and stuff like that. But, you know, make it look, because men, they don't know. Men, they say they don't like makeup, but it's a certain look. When they say they don't like makeup, see, you can be wearing makeup. I could be wearing a full face of makeup and you probably wouldn't even know it. But they would call it natural. You know what I'm saying? They want it more natural looking. They don't mind you wearing the makeup. They just don't want to tell. They don't want to tell that you wearing a whole bunch of makeup. So if you are doing a whole full cake of makeup and stuff like that, just make sure it's looking good and presentable. Good afternoon. How are you? A natural beauty. Love your hair. Looks good. Have a good day. Thank you. I'm NF Lee. Is the fam you talking about? I think that's them. I don't know. I had to block them because I just couldn't keep seeing that. You know how the algorithm do. If you like a video, honey, all the videos and all. I didn't want to keep seeing that. That baby had too much food in their plate, and they just looked like all the other kids. They look like they could never. Okay, they looking like we could never. But we all know who the cash cow is, though. That's all I see. That's what I see. They look like they cash cowing over there. It's sad. It is sad. I don't want to look at no stuff like that. That to me, that's child abuse. That's child abuse. It bothers me the way they treat them kids. They overfeed that baby. Yes, they do. They do. It's really sad. I don't even want to look at it. Hello, pretty. Hello. Hi, yes. Hello, you guys. You said, I like your hair. Thank you. You said, yes, no BBL natural is the best. You not old. That's a wild thing to say, Sheev. How come you got same front hair like me? You got the same front hair like you. I might be related to you. Who's gonna take care of us if we don't? Exactly. Throw that ram in the circle. Yes, honey. Look, I got that song stuck in my head, y'all. Yeah, I keep seeing them videos I be posting. Look, child, YK niece is eating the girls up, honey. Eating the girls up in the rapping game to me. Are you my cuz? Look, I might be. Yeah, order black women taking their daughter's husband and boyfriend. I don't know what you mean by that. Where are you from? Health is your wealth. Yes, honey. Health is definitely wealth. Hello, everyone. I love simple women. Okay, I know you do, honey. Well, you can't be on here. Ah, make it look natural, soft glam. Yeah, just a nice soft glam. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go over the top, honey. I mean, unless you just, you got somewhere to go. I understand if it's like a fashion show and stuff like that, and you gotta be glammed up. But no, that's just the skin color that you choose don't even be y'all skin color. It's just there just to be there. You wasting them folks' money. You have beautiful hair. Are you mixed? This is a wig, babes. All my black friends, you can tell how old they are. Black men, if they living right, never look old. You right about that, honey. Have y'all seen Beauty in Black? Beauty in Black or something? Yeah, Beauty in Black. That's what it's called. Baby Horace definitely look good for his age, honey. I think he in his 70s or something like that. But I was looking on his Instagram, and I could tell he works out, but he works out literally. I think he said he work out like 3 times a day or something like that. And then he said he goes on long walks. So the men are taking care of their bodies. Now, I feel like his woman, you know what I'm saying? No shade. But his woman, she'll be eating the girls as well, because a lot of women and men are looking at Horace. And, that could be kind of, a little threat on a woman. But, she got to, I feel like she could just be, more confident, stuff like that. She could take care of herself as well too. Get in the gym with him and stuff like that. She'll be, I'm not saying she ugly. I'm just saying she, if she gonna be with a fine man, attractive man like that, that's taking care of his body, she need to go on and do it too. Okay? Listen, women. Don't get triggered. True. You said black women need to know how beautiful they are without makeup. You're right about that, honey. But don't be on this channel trying to provoke the people. You can wear makeup when you want to wear it, okay? This is a choice, okay? Because I look good natural too. But guess what? That's not the look I'm going for, okay? So if you can't afford it, just say that. See, a lot of men, I've noticed, a lot of men, they don't want you to dress up because they know they can't afford it. But they're gonna be the same men. They're gonna be the same men that go on their little phone, honey, or they might see someone out like that and they know they ain't got the money, but they show looking. They be like, damn, if I just won a lottery today, I'm getting me a woman like that tomorrow. They sure do. But they're going to tell everybody else, they're going to go on. They're going to make sure they go on the people with the makeup. They always do that. Like they can convert us, but they can't convert their woman that they got at home. These are the same men that got women at home, bonnets and they t-shirt on, honey. Probably cooking them slop, probably cooking them Fear Factor plates. They be putting that witchcraft in our food, honey, to keep y'all there. I'm just telling y'all that now. Don't try to throw no witchcraft at me, honey, because it's getting returned back. But y'all be having a Fear Factor plates. Y'all just be eating. Y'all be eating it out. And just eating them Fear Factor plates for y'all to stay there. And those are the same men that wish they can just turn back the hands of time, honey, and just get some more money and go get them a woman with a wig and with the makeup, and that take care of herself. That's all the men. Look, I'm just here to tell the truth. So why y'all choose wigs over y'all real hair? Just said it already. I already said it. Just asking for your opinion. You said that shit be fucking up my whole white tee. Women should please only okay. Where are you from? You said, did you go to church, honey? Exercise every day, pray every day, press your way. I know that's right. Double tap, you guys. Make sure y'all like the live. Thank y'all for the people that are liking the live. Thank y'all. There is someone out there for everyone. For you, it is a therapist. I know that's right. Boston in the house. Boston. Okay, Boston. Nice edges. You said I got coworkers that's over 50, still fit, still looking young, still getting younger women attention. I know that's right, honey. Okay. We got to get you out here too. Megan Good and her new husband are looking good in the gym. Yes, honey. I'm so glad. And you know what? Women like Megan Good. See, I used to wonder why the men, had crushes on these women, that were the girls like Nia Long, Halle Berry, Megan Good. My thing is I like to research. I like to research a lot. So I'm looking at these women, I'm putting these women, I'm not trying to put them in a box, but I'm getting an overview of these women, and I've noticed these women worked out. These women worked out. They had different values than other black women. Like the black women, they some of them maybe pick me's, I don't know, but some of them probably weren't pick me's. They know how to get their own, they do their own things, you know, whether their own different hobbies. But I've noticed they have a look to them. These aren't, no shade, these are not oversized women. These aren't no women that you're gonna catch. You probably might catch them eating a bag of chips, but these aren't women that you're gonna see eating these things over time, honey. They're always eating the girls up. Whatever people have to say about them in their past, people aren't perfect. We're not saying people are perfect. I don't promote perfect. We're not on here. If you think I'm perfect, then you need some work. You need some work. And people like them, they have different values and they have different things that they go by. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, wow, these girls stay relevant still to this day. You still hear people say Nia Long, Halle Berry, Megan Good. These girls are still Tika Sumpter and when she was in there too. Barbie, eating the girls up left to right. Okay. So I look at these girls and I'm like, what is it about these women? And these are women that, well, of course, you know, society has something to play about it, because, you know, society loves, you know, skinny women. And, you know, we're in a time where Ozempic is alive too. And Slim is in. Slim was always in. Slim really was always in, though. Slim really never really went nowhere. But I don't know. I feel like the whole turn with the BBLs and the obsession with big butts, I think because that was an influence on the music. And I feel like since we're in a different time now, people are realizing that, you know, okay, now the butts and all that, you a little too far deep now in the BBL. You doing a little too much. But yes, Megan Good, her new husband, I'm so glad that they work out together, honey. That's what y'all women need to do. Y'all men tell y'all to go work out, y'all need to go work out, okay? Or you getting left. I'm sorry. Either he leave you physically or he leave you mentally, honey. Because some people keep forgetting that men have minds too. They don't have to literally stay. They can stay with you all they want to. You can say that they love you like that all you want to, but at the end of the day, that's not realistic. And it depends on the situation. Like, he might need you. He might need your funds. So he's definitely not. He's definitely not finna sit up there and be talking about some, oh yeah, I love me slim. I love a slim woman. He's not gonna say that to you. Be for real. And not fat shaming here. We're not fat shaming. We're not fat shaming. Because y'all love to throw that in there. And whoever threw that witchcraft, honey, got it in here, throwing it here, honey, I return it back to center, honey, because, baby, you not stopping nothing, honey. Because, baby, we talking nothing but truth, honey. That's what you're mad at. There's a lot of women here in Miami that don't do nothing, living in the hood looking fire. Ooh. I said I want to go to Miami. He said, you look good. Thank you. You said Nora, stupid one. White people hair. That's because the one at the house is stuck in her ways and we tired of that shit. Don't want to listen no more. Exactly. I know the men are tired. The men been tired though. But, you know, they're not going to tell you because, you know, I heard the other day the man was saying he was like he didn't want to be a dick. The people in the comments. Somebody in the comments the other day in my live. And he was like he didn't want to be a dick because, you know, women are sensitive. And I understand that. A lot of women aren't as sensitive as others. See, me, I'm not that sensitive. See, I can tell you right now, you got a pot belly. And I want you to tell me if I'm getting if my arm's getting big, honey, which I know. So I'm going to work on it. But me and another woman is two different things. That's why we shouldn't compare And that's why we shouldn't, you know, because comparing and comparison is really a steal of all joy. It's a thief of joy. So me knowing that, I have to really look inside myself. Excuse me. I have to look inside myself first. And that's what a lot of women aren't doing. They're looking at other women and they're looking like, oh, well, her life looks better than mine, not knowing what this woman is going through. And they're just looking at the outer shell, because that's all women do. Women are really, really vicious in that way. They're really vicious. But it really just takes the woman to just get tired of, you know, getting out the bed. You know, she can't even put on what she want to put on because the outfit probably broke from all the weight. You know what I'm saying? She probably thinking she one size whole time. That's not even her size. She sees skinny mini coming here, honey, eating the girls up left to right, honey. She probably can breathe on the food, honey, and don't lose no weight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and don't gain no weight. So, you know, it's a lot of that. But my thing is, as men, I feel like we still need to, because they listen to y'all. See, women listen to women, but it depends on what type of woman that they want to listen to. Like for example, like an ugly woman can come, an unattractive woman can come on here and say, I love myself. It's going to be 1,000 comments talking about some, yeah, you're beautiful, this and that. You're beautiful, this and that, this and this and that. Beautiful woman come on here, people are going to look like, well, she get compliments all the time anyway. So I'm not going to like the women. She get compliments anyway, so I'm not going to like her stuff. She thinks she all that anyway, and perfect this and that. She thinks she all that and this and that. It's blah, 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 blah. So she's going to do everything her power. She's going to go on her little group. If she has that mind, you know, a lot of people don't have a good mind in their mind. So they're going to be like, oh, let me go over here and try to get her, let me report her page, because shoot, I'm tired of over here looking at, and her man looking too. Man, look, this video ain't just going just for just one person. This is going for people to see. This is going in the algorithm, you know, if it's allowed, okay? So people are knowing that. They're like, well, shoot, I probably can't see you physically in the physical, but you're on my screen and you're messing up my mind where you have to go. You gotta go. You got to go. You gotta go. And it's a lot of people right now like, you need to go. You gotta go. You're the one we talk about. But I'm not going nowhere. So you might as well just get off here if you think like that. But yeah, it's a lot of women that need to just go inside themselves. And the men, I feel like the men need to find a way where they can tell their woman, because as I feel like if you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage, you need to be one anyway. We should be able to come to you. Communication needs to be in there as well. You need to be able to come together and be like, okay, this is what I don't like and this is what I do like. It shouldn't be where one person is doing witchcraft on somebody for them to make them stay. No shade. Now, I don't know, whatever y'all be dabbling in, okay? Now, there's a lot of women that's dabbling in stuff like that. And men dabble in it too. But I feel like more in the women as well. They use witchcraft, you know, to keep these men and make them do certain things. And the men probably don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know they in there with a gremlin. They in there with a whole gremlin. And she don't want to work out. She just wants you to stay there. She wants you to stay there because she knows it's another woman out there that's going to promote you to do the right thing. And they know they're not that woman. As well as the man. It's going to be a man out there that's not going to want you to do is good. You know, it's a power dynamic with the men, which I get. But, you know, it's a new time and women can be a power, you know, in power. So it's just all about what you do. Hold on, y'all. I be missing y'all comments. Y'all be coming in here with the comments, baby. I ain't know y'all was going to be coming in here like this. You said that's because, okay, all right there. How are you? Cause of beauty, we first like what we see is nature. Yes, honey. Looks is, everybody know looks is definitely important, honey. I don't know why people try to lie and say it's not, but it definitely is. We need to get back to herbalists. Yes, definitely. Now we love thick. Thick is the new trend. Okay, you said we don't like no BBL. You're right about that. Bruce, kiss, don't look up. Anything you want to know, go back to our ancestry teaching. You're right about that. Definitely need to go do some ancestry. BBL demons are so chopped. Lord have mercy. Shit, I'm from Alabama and ain't no BBL. It's all natural ad down here. You're right about that. Well, I've seen a couple, but you know, it's different. It depends on where you at. We still good. You look like the 90s. I do. Yes. What's your name? Women need to learn to do things organically. Yes. Naturally, natural. I love you. Adam listened to Eve. Women would let their friends destroy a relationship. Yes, honey. That's true. Women will allow their friends to destroy their relationship. But that all goes down to discernment too. You also have to have discernment when listening to your friends, because sometimes your friends, believe it or not, they're out to get your man. They out to get your man. They out to get your man. They out to get your spot. And sometimes it don't even be about the man. It be about you. That's why I tell a lot of men, like a lot of men think that, oh yeah, he took her friend, you know, he was with the friend and stuff like that. He probably, you know, divorced his wife or something like that for the friend and stuff like that. But whole time that woman wasn't there because she wanted you. She was doing that because of the woman. Now, I'm not saying all the case. I'm not talking about 99999. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about is certain cases where the women will go with their friend's man or their sister's man or whoever their female counterpart is or whoever. They will go with that person because they feel like I'm taking something that is supposed to be for this woman. And it's kind of a form of destiny swap in a way. Destiny swap. Fridge always protects the snack. Are you bald? Why are you talking? Would you consider donating? Learn to love ourselves, take pride in ourselves and in our culture, our communities, school, workplace. Yes. I'd rather have a beautiful woman on the inside, I'd rather be outside because I don't have to fight nobody about her. I mean, a lot of women, I mean, a lot of men can't really take it. So I understand that. Everyone can't have a beautiful woman. I feel like when you have a beautiful woman, you got to, one, have money. Okay. Make sure you have money. Make sure that you're really good in your mental space. That's what I'm always going to say, in your mental space, because it's going to be a lot of men coming to your woman. You know, I have a lot of comments and stuff like that, so that's why I make sure I have a partner that can understand this is a job. I'm not gonna go sleep with nobody that has no picture on their profile. This is just social media, and you have to understand. He has to understand values. He has to understand his woman is not going to go out there and, you know, a lot of men are fearful that their woman will go with another man because he has more money. You know what I'm saying? More finances than him. So one, he has to have his money up. He has to know if he does go broke today that he needs to have a plan. See, I'm a woman that I'm not the type of woman that would leave my man. I'm not gonna say I would just drop everything and leave my man because he doesn't have money, because I know I would have a man that has a hustle about himself. See, me, I'm from the hood, so everything's hustle. Everybody's hustle. Okay, hustle. That's the mindset. So I need to have a man that is, one, he doesn't have to, if something does happen to him, he can just, you know, go ahead and find something else that he really would love to do, because a lot of men are doing things that they don't want to do for the money. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's working at a job that they don't want to work at, or probably with a woman that they don't want, you know, just to provide for another woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really all about who that man is. Can anyone explain BBL? I can't explain it, honey. I don't got one. Now, if I got one, I'll definitely say, I'll be like, well, this is what I had to do to BBL, blah, blah, blah. My stepmother actually had a BBL. I think she had 2 rounds or something like that. Create self-aware self-worth. That's the scary part. And the chicken. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be reading y'all comments. So I'll be yapping. Okay, well, I'm good. I'm already down here. You said, show me some correct history. I'll give you $1. What's up, baby girl? Invest in yourself. Go back to school and finish. What is for you is for you. Exactly. You're right about that. I always say that. Whatever's for me is for me. And that's what really protects me a lot for a lot of stuff. So I always say rejection is protection. So if something, many things in my life, like if I lost a friend or if I had to walk away from a friend, I would know that that's for my protection. And then later on, God would show me why I had to leave certain people and why I had to leave my family and why I had to leave because of certain situations. You see what I'm saying? Like, you probably be like, well, why I have to leave my man? Why do I have to leave my woman? And then God will show you why, whether that's because your woman cheated on you or your man cheated on you, or one, they was plotting on you, or one that they were doing something in a devious way that you probably couldn't see, but God saw it. And so that's why I'm glad God put that on me. And you can also have it too. You just have to pray for it. Because I didn't have a lot of discernment. But now that I have a good amount of discernment, I don't really have too many people around me, because a lot of people, and a lot of people can cloak themselves. A lot of people can cloak themselves and they can be presenting as one way. So that's why I tell you, whatever I say, make sure that you have discernment. If you don't want to believe it, that's you. I'm not going to argue you down. I'm not going to say, well, this is this. No, if you don't, in your spirit, and as a lot of people don't have experiences and stuff like that, so they're gonna be looking like, oh yeah, you're schizophrenic, you take pills. And that's where those comments come from. And there's a lot of people are paid too, as well, as I said earlier in the live. But yeah, I can't really go back and forth with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you have discernment. Make sure you ask God for discernment. If it's right to you, if it resonates with you, take it. Just like a reading. If you go for a reading, if it's not resonating for you, then don't take it. You don't have to take nothing that someone tells you. That someone could be like, you finna get cheated on tomorrow. You don't even got no man though. You don't even got no man. You out there in the streets. So how is someone gonna cheat on you? You see what I'm saying? So get a discernment. Make sure you get discernment. You said, yes, you would leave him. Change the mindset for greatness. I'm glad you think that of me, though. I give high class. Don't be broke over here. So I'm glad you think that of me. I'll explain BBL to you, a bunch of butt women with more guts than they butt. Lord have mercy. That's because people don't work out with they BBL. People like to get the BBL and the surgery and stuff like that, but they don't want to work out. That's why you got to keep working out. That's why I see the girls when they get the BBLs and stuff like that, they work out. You have to work out with it. You can't just, oh, I got a new body, and then just start eating all the Lay's chips and donuts. No. You spending the money, but you ain't reaping the harvest of your money. Whatever happened to Black Wall Street? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. You can iron a shirt on her forehead. Yeah, you definitely can. But I won't let you, though, without paying. You got to pay. You got to pay. You can't do it for free. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of thick, but you ain't thick. Grits thick, though. Thank God. Thank God. Woo. Thank God I'm not. Woo. Thank God I'm not. We need good therapists. He said, do you have $20 I could borrow, please? I'm struggling and I'm really hungry. Me too, honey. I'm really hungry. I ain't eating nothing all day, honey. Yes, I did. Had some salad. But I want me a chili dog. I want a slaw dog. I want all the big back snacks. But I can't have it, so. Looks like you and me both. Well, at least you can lose some weight, though. You can lose some weight. You probably don't even need the food. My mama used to say, pretty is of what pretty do. She right. She right. Hi from Mississippi. Hello. You said, not me too. You said, listen to Mobb Deep Shoddy. I think I heard that song before. Mobb Deep Shoddy. I think I heard that song. Glizzy Gobbler. A slaw dog. What is that? Never heard of that. You must. Oh, everybody ain't from the South. But a slaw dog is it's like a hot dog. It's a hot dog. It got chili on it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not saying eat all of it. You can still eat. See me, I eat what I want to eat, but I just don't eat that much. But it's a slaw dog. I mean, it's a regular hot dog. It's not a regular hot dog, but it's a hot dog. It got chili. It got pickles. It got ketchup. It got mustard. It got pickles, coleslaw on the top. So that's a slaw dog. So it's like coleslaw, but the slaw, they take the coal off. So it's so good, y'all. It's so good. It's so sopped up. And I think you put other stuff on it too, but that's what I like. That's what I like. Yes, coleslaw. You said, that's not a song, bro. You said, your forehead be wild. Mobb Deep is a group and you are the shoddy. Nah, I'm talking about Quite Stone. Huh? Is it me? Okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, make sure it's Nathan beef. Yes, make sure it's the Nathan. I like the ones with the beef. Don't be getting them don't try to get no regular bull hot dog with this or no bars. Them bars hot dogs. I tried to try them bars, the bun length. Baby, don't get them. Don't get them. They skinny. I thought they were gonna be beef, but you gotta make sure these is 100% beef. Like Nathan's, you can get Johnsonville, you can get that. And then, baby, that's the best slaughter. That's the best slaughter you can get. You said that's too much shit on the hot dog. It's good though. It's good. You said I can steal the attention. You can't steal the attention on here though. Bye bye. Anyway, I like to subscribe to your channel, sister. Thank you. Hello, you guys. You said in Georgia, all we eat is Nathan's when making slaw dogs. You right about that. That's where I got it from, Georgia. It used to be this place called, I forgot what it was called, but he had a restaurant. He had a restaurant, but it was like a small chain, probably like a family restaurant, black family restaurant. I remember when I was young, but he had a restaurant in Georgia. In two different cities in Georgia. So I don't even know if he still got it up. I forgot what it was called, but we used to love that place. I used to love going there, honey. They hot dogs. It was so good, honey. And that's what made me eat that slaw dog, baby. And I fell in love ever since, honey. But now I can eat it. I can still eat it, but I just can't eat too much. You said Brooklyn in the house. Have you heard of the flesh-eating bacteria from cows? I've heard something like that. Is that still going on? What's a slaw dog, gang? I already said it, honey. Just back up the you can tap on the screen and just it's a red line that comes at the bottom. You can just go back, honey, or you can go all the way back to the live, honey. I don't even know what you can do. You said, wait, OMG, you look like Bang Chain from Stray Kids. What's that? What it do? What's up, you guys? But yes, honey, I just came on here to yap, honey. I'm finna enjoy the rest of my day, honey. I got some more videos that I have to post. If anybody knows that I recently changed my profile picture, so don't think it's a different page. This is my page. I put on my community tab as well. My new profile. Well, I didn't put my picture on there, but I think I did. No, I didn't. But I just put the statement that I changed my profile picture, and I think I changed it for my Facebook as well. So y'all can go on there, honey. If y'all want to follow me on there, honey, all my links, my social media links is in my description. So make sure y'all go do that. And yes, we still posting, honey. I'm not gonna post as much, honey, because you know I got a lot of things that I need to do today. But yes, you said you said everything. You said where the hell you from if you don't know what a slaw dog is. Right, honey. You need to go hurry up and find you a slaw dog, baby. That slaw dog's so good, baby. But don't eat too much though. I ain't never told you to go eat too much. But baby, just get you a little one or two if you want to, honey. You just, you know, you haven't had none all day. Then just get you a slaw dog, honey. Then you'll know what a slaw dog is, honey. Go ask somebody in the South, baby. But yes, honey, that's all for right now. Y'all make sure y'all go. I posted some videos as well on here too for my little swimsuit, honey. Yes, honey, I was eating the girls up, honey. I had to do a little photo shoot and stuff like that. Photo shoot, pose, pose. Hey, I had to do it one time, honey, in the heels, honey, because I don't think I did any I don't know why they're knocking on here. I haven't did a good swimsuit and heel combo, so y'all look out for that, honey. If y'all make sure y'all go follow me and y'all make sure y'all subscribe. And yes, you guys, and before I leave, make sure that you put them donuts down. Yeah, put them donuts down. Yes, you woman, honey, that's sitting on that couch, honey, been looking at me this whole life. Yes, sir. Put them donuts down, honey. Your belly is huge. Okay, your woman's probably not gonna tell you, but your belly is overlapping, sir. Yeah, you have no room to tell anybody about their wigs or anything. Put the donuts down, baby. And maybe, just maybe, I'm not gonna listen to you, but just maybe I might listen to what you gotta say. All right? All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good Sunday and enjoy y'all week. And always have discernment in whatever I say. Bye.